Power BI takes some time to load.
Anup sir, can you just on the video?
Anup sir.
A very good evening to all the members who have registered for the session. Myself, CA Rekha, Regional Council Member, SIRC, and the Chairperson of the Digital Accounting and Assurance Committee. I take immense pleasure in welcoming all for this particular session on Power BI and Power Query. So, as you know, we had almost 3 sessions, back-to-back sessions, especially those sessions which are must-required sessions for chartered accountants on cloud computing, data backup, and remote working. So today we have the last session of the series, which is Power BI and Power Query. So as you know, we already had conducted a physical workshop on Power BI and Tally. And because of the immense request from the members, we have also put a virtual session for the same. So this, especially nowadays, if you see data from the entity perspective, getting the data is not a big, or it's not a Herculean task. But to derive some intelligence out of the data is actually a task which is actually a very, which plays a very prominent role, I should say. So here we have a Power BI, which is nothing but a very cloud-based data analytics tool, which can be used to visualize data, create very personalized dashboards, and this is the in thing in the market now. So today we have a faculty person who can very reliably speak on this particular topic, Anup LV sir, who is a manager with Risk Advisory Deloitte. Sir has an overall experience of 8+ years in SOC compliance review, SOX audit, IT general control review, SAP automated control review, PMO ERP implementation, risk-based internal audits, supply chain audits, IFC review, and compliance reviews. He also has a wide experience on technology-enabled service lines of Deloitte, especially on risk advisory services, and has worked with varied data sciences and automation tools for business dashboard development. He has also worked on process enhancements, process mining, and advanced internal audit analytics, and is also a qualified certified internal auditor. And the nature of industries he has served includes power generation, distribution, pharmaceuticals, logistics, technology, manufacturing, and the list goes on. So I think we will not have a better speaker for the day. So I take this opportunity to welcome you, sir, for the session. The session is all yours.
Thanks, Rekha. So it's a great honor for me to be on this platform, and I thank Ravi sir for this opportunity, and thank Rekha for inviting me here. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone who has joined, and thanks for joining the session. So today the hot topic is on visualization tools. So today I'll take you through Power BI. I'll just introduce you to Power BI and the Power Query. So basically, if you see, like how we have Excel and Advanced Excel. So basic Excel and Advanced Excel. Likewise, there is a basic Power BI dashboards, and there are advanced Power BI dashboards. Power BI basic Power BI dashboards are like where we don't use much cardinalities, or we don't use direct live data from clouds, or we don't use any Power App or Power Dataverse uh, uh, Power Dataverse or write back capabilities. So today we will be taking you through the Power BI and Power Query basics, and the session is for 120 minutes. So first 30 to 40 minutes, I'll take you through few theoretical parts of Power BI. What is Power BI, and how we can get started with Power BI and Power BI license part. And the rest 90 minutes, I'll just take you through, or we'll try to build a small basic dashboard where I can just show you how we can use Power Query and different types of visualizations. So our content for today is like first I'll just introduce you to what is Power Platform before starting on Power BI, then Microsoft Power BI an overview, and second getting started with Microsoft Power BI Desktop, and third we'll build a model dashboard where I'll show you how to use, how to merge data, how to append data, how to use Power Query like custom column, and how to relate tables. Then we will use few custom conditional columns. We'll try to create some conditional columns and few measures. So to start with the Power Platform, what is Power Platform? See, Power Platform consists of five tools, five powerful tools. One is Power Page, one is Power App, one is Power Automate, one is Power BI, which today we will be taking through, and the last one is Virtual Agent. Also, we have other like 675 plus connectors and dataverse where we use as an add-on to these tools. So to start with Power Page. So Power Page is basically a platform for website developers. So it's a secure enterprise grade low code software. I just really want to rely on that word low code, where we don't require a very strong or in-depth knowledge of coding. So it's a low code software as a service platform for creating, hosting, and administrating modern external business websites. This other one is Power App. Power App. Power App is an access to build custom application quickly without any development or programming knowledge with a drag and drop option. See, normally Power App where we use is on the advanced Power BI dashboard developments, where we require write back capability, or like where we write back capability in the sense we build a Power BI dashboard directly consuming the data from cloud or our live database. And when we present to the user say, for example, we are presenting some sale data. So user say, for this area, my area, the uh, sales number is wrong. So in those cases, rather than going to the source data and correcting the value, what Power BI gives this Power Platforms gives an option that you can create an external table using Power App, and get a get integrated with Power BI, and build an option to write back those corrections, so the user can directly write back or correct the data rather than going to the source data. So that is a Power App. So Power App and all we will be able to see in the next session in the advanced Power BI developments. Second is Power Automate. Power Automate is a versatile automation platform that integrates seamlessly the hundreds and apps of services. Basically, Power Automate, what we generally do is when we require, when we build a Power dashboard and we require to get latest data. So we generally go to the build a Power BI and configure a Power Automate, where the Power BI automatically refresh the data whenever a new update comes in the data source data. The Power BI automatically picks up and refresh our dashboard. So whenever we open the dashboard, we are seeing the live data. So we don't have to manually go and do a refresh to get the live data. Third one is the Power BI. So which today we will be covering. Power BI is in tool which gives us insight of within an organization data. Power BI can help to connect data, various types of data set, transform and clean the data into data models, and build charts or basically visualizations, which will help us to analyze these data. Then Power Virtual Agent. Power Virtual Agent is a recent addition to this Power Platform. So these agents provide the business users with bot building services, offering the device needed to create virtual chat bots or agent to scuff without coding knowledge. So this is a latest addition to the Power Platform. So these are the Power Platform: Power Page, Power App, Power Automate, Power BI, and Power Virtual Agent. So these all are interconnected. So once you develop a dashboard, so you will be able to use all these tools there. So coming to Power BI. So Power BI. So I'll take you through different waves of Power BI. So see, basically, the business intelligence or BI has come a long way. During the first two waves, that is the IT to end user and analyst to end user. Uh, the IT professionals or business analysts were the keepers of business intelligence, or the developers. Basically, are the end users were not, they doesn't have the access to build a dashboard, or they were not able to build that dashboard because of lack of that. One is because of lack of visualization tools, or that customer friendly visualization tools, or like they don't have a knowledge to build a power the thing, basically a dashboard. So they basically that time they these IT or analysts used to develop the dashboard for the end users. So while this approach still applies to for the complex intelligence needs, today there is a new wave, that the third wave, like this is a third wave of business intelligence that makes available these tools to the end users, where the end users can start using these visualization tool with less coding knowledge. So today we are going to discuss on Power BI, which is a third wave solution. So Power BI enables everyone to collect, analyze, or visualize and publish data. I mean, publish data is the Power BI is built in such a way that we have a desktop version. Once we build the Power BI in the desktop version, we are to present that to the users, we have to publish it. So once we publish it, it goes to powerbi.com, where the users or your client can see the dashboards. So turning data, see, basically the challenges what we see here uh, is, and to yeah. So the Power BI address three common business intelligence challenges that organization face. One is getting an end-to-end view of what is happening. So business data is often in a disparate location, and it will be difficult for business users to see or a complete picture of your business. Second, managing multiple data source, data residing in SaaS solution or other external location can be difficult to manage programmatically, or access or refresh the secure. As I said, it will be very difficult for us to see the live data or live status of any data. Then making the right data available to right users at the right time. So this Power BI, the mobile business users needs the latest operational data at their fingerprint, or no matter where they are or what the device they are using. Different Basically the different role have different needs and access level. So one size fit all solution doesn't work. So Power BI is a cloud-based business analytical service that enables the fast and easy access to the data, live 360-degree view of the business, data discovery and exploration, insight from any device, collaboration across the organization, anyone to visualize or analyze the data. So the key benefits are it has pre-built content pack, consists of dashboards, reports, and popular SaaS solutions, real-time dashboard updates, secure live connection to your data source on premises and in clouds. Basically, you will be able to connect directly to your data source and get the live data from your data source if you are using any DB, or if your information in cloud. So Power BI has a capability to pull those data to your dashboard, and you can build dashboards based on those data. So whenever you're building, you are having the live data. So you don't have to have it as a separate or in your desktop. You can use the direct online data. So intuitive data exploration by using natural language query, that see anyone with like a basic uh, knowledge about the data and the fundamental who knows the fundamentals of the data can build these dashboards without having in-depth knowledge of the coding languages. So integration with familiar Microsoft products and commitment for scale of availability of Azure's, and fast deployment and hybrid configuration, secure and integration with existing IT systems. So here, so if you see here, the Power BI service sometimes refer to, it is also called the Power BI.com, and it's create you can have, as I said in the previous, it will have the content packs, live dashboards, visualization, reports, data sets. Everything will be in depth. So you don't have to like depend upon any third party vendor or uh, any online external tools to develop a dashboard. So you can, if you have a Power BI, you can directly and if you know the fundamentals of your data, you will be able to start build a dashboard. So I'm just getting started with Microsoft Power BI Desktop, which is our fundamental thing. So we will be building a dashboard on Power BI Desktop. Then what we will be doing is that we will be publishing in the powerbi.com once the dashboard is ready. So now even Power BI is available as a mobile app. So where once we publish, we will be able to see our all the user can see the dashboard in their mobile app also. So, so these are the basics of Power BI Desktop. It's a free downloadable 32 or 64 bit desktop application optimized for users with a Power BI service. Integrate proven Microsoft technology, Excel add-ins, Power Query, Power Pivot, and Power Views. Enables multiple way to transform schemas and data, updated at least on a monthly basis. So whenever it gets update, you will also get a notification if you are a licensed user. So to just update you, there are like two kinds of Power BI license. One is Power BI Pro and one is Power BI Premium. So Power BI Pro, it's like $13, around $13 per month, and Power BI Premium, it is $27 or $28 per month. And the benefit is the size of the data what you use. So when your dashboard is like more than 1 MB, or it has the size is very huge, so there you require a Power BI premium, because when the size of data, the same issue what we have with the Excel, right? The size of data increases, there are chances that we won't be able to see the entire file, entire for example, if we have 50 locations of data, so we won't be able to see the 50 location file at one view. So we have to drill down that to a single select or a multi select, like we won't be able to select more than 5 locations. So it is recommended to have a premium license when your data, or you are using a high uh, huge data, basically more than 1 GB data. So if it is like less than 1 GB, you can still go with the Power BI Pro license. So getting started, so how to get getting started, the thing, how to download a data, or how to get the data into Power BI. So see, this is a Power BI Power BI tooltip. So I'll just take you through the live Power BI also. So before that, I'll just give you an intro of how it looks like. So a query is defined by getting data. You have to click on the get data. Source type includes a file, database, Azure, online services. And once you click data, you will have a lot of options like Azure, or your local drive, or other SharePoints. You will have multiple option to retrieve data. So data can simply and quickly loaded as is. Just you have to, on a one click, your data will be, it'll be able to pull in. So typically select the type of data what you want, define the connection, authenticate. Authentication is only required if you are connecting when it is to a protected SharePoint or a protected database. Then load the database. Optionally, you will, once it's getting loaded, it will ask whether any modification of the on modeling is required. So query, it will start with a query editor and can be transformed using these queries. So basically, in your Power BI desktop, there are three types of views. One is report view, data view, and relation. That in the left hand side, you will be able to see these three views. Then in your desktop, you like how we have in Excel, we will have different pages. It provides almost the same design experience in reporting, editing the view of Power BI services. A report will have at least one blank page to start, and a number of pages can be added. And you will be able to replicate. Also, you have an option to replicate what the dashboard. So, for example, if you want two same kind of information or same kind of dashboard, you have an option to replicate. Then pages appear and can be managed in the navigator pane. So that is what it is, the screenshot shows here. Then once your file is loaded, so you have pulled your data into your Power BI. So here it's a working data view to inspect, explore, and understand data in the model. It is a different experience from how you can view the table, columns, and data in a query editor. This is a view of data after it has been loaded into a model. So once you have loaded, so now we will discuss about the relationship view. See, relationship view is that if you have like one or more uh, data set and you have to relate it. So there is an option called the relationship. That's what we have uh, in the view we have discussed that here. If you click on here, you will be able to define the relationship between the different tables. Basically, you should have a unique column to define it. Basically, how we do a VLOOKUP, you have to have a unique column. For example, here you have order date, quantity, uh, discount, product name, product category, product item, group. So similarly, you should have a unique key here also to connect this table. And also, if you don't have a unique key, you have to create a bridge table and try to create. And there are different types of relationship, like many to many, one to many. Many to many means you if you have a sale order, so in this table also sale order will be coming multiple times, and in the other table also sale order will be coming multiple times. So that is called many to many. And one to many is that here in the sales table you have one sale order, and in this other table you have only one here, sorry, in the sale order table you have multiple sale orders with the thing same number, same sale order is repeating multiple time, but in the other table you have only one item against one sale order. Then it's called many to one relationship, so which I'll be taking through when we develop a model dashboard. So in contrast to a simple or quick get then visualize approach, more complex schema may follow this methodology. Create query and use the query editor to filter, clean, and reshape the data. Configure, refine a relation to establish the foundation of model. Enrich the model with the calculation logic and formatting. Design interacting reports with a broad range of modern data visualization. Publish solution directly to the Power BI. So now creating a query. So queries can be edited before loading into model. Once create, each query is referenced by a unique name. Define query setup by using the language M. Most queries step logic does not require writing formulas. Advanced logic can be written and even exposed as a function is used to load data into model table. So this is what, when you get data, you will be able to see various types of options where you can access these data. So database, if you see, you have these types of database where you can connect. If your organization have any of these database, you will be able to connect by authenticating it. So this connection made to support a data source can connect directly by using direct queries like SQL servers, Azure SQL database, SQL database warehouse, SP HANA, Oracle database, TRUD database, and Amazon Redshift. So these all are you will be using when you are developing an advanced dashboard. So coming to query editor. So in the query editor, can be used to filter, cleanse, and reshape data into desired result. The step can easily be produced by applying column filter and by using comments available from the ribbon and the query and column context menus. Okay, so basically when you the benefit of the query editor is that whatever steps you are performing, whatever modeling you are performing on your data table, you will be able to see, and you will be able to go and edit uh, the each step by steps. So then the numerous comments are available in the query editor ribbon and context menu. Manage column, reduce rows, including removing errors, transform, split, add columns by using formulas. And an important function is merge and append. Then the queries will have like merging options, merge two queries, joining on a common column, or appending two queries. In merging option itself, we have different types of merging options like left outer, and right outer, full outer, inner outer, left anti, right anti. These all things will be covering in the upcoming slides. Next is configuring relationships. So configuring relationship enables filter on tables to appropriately propagate filter to other table. Note relationships are not foreign keys constraint. They can be defined between two tables and regardless of their data connection and source types. So advanced option, this thing, relationship, configuring relationship advanced option. As I said, you will have uh, different types of relationship based on your cardinality, that is many to one, many to many, one to one, one to many. And it can also be like filtered single. You can give the option like single or both. Next is on modeling tables. Model tables can be extended with hierarchies and calculation, and may be hidden. So model column properties can be set: data type, format, categorization, special types, or web URLs, sort order based on another column from the same table, and default summarization and visibilities. So hierarchy can be added to a table, enabling the navigation between the columns one to many in one to many direction. That is like if you have a date, so you can break down this date into year, quarter, month, and basically the day. There are three different types of calculation. Each are defined by using DAX, calculated columns, and calculated tables, and measures. So which we'll be covering in our model dashboards. So DAX data analysis expression consists of Excel functions, table functions, aggregation functions, relationship navigation function, and context modification function, and timeline intelligence. So basically DAX function today we will be due to the limited timing, we will be covering only a few DAX queries.
but in our advanced sessions, we will be able to cover in a much advanced tax queries. So calculated column, defined calculated column to be add new column to table. So column value for each row are materialized and stored in the model. If possible, to reduce the model size or avoid creating them, column values are recalculated when the table is refreshed or formula dependency are refreshed. Then measures, this calculated columns and measures are very vital functions in our dashboard when we are developing dashboards, because measures are normally dynamic and calculated columns are not dynamic. So measures to add aggregation logic to model values. Values are not materialized in the this model. For its example, if you are applying a measure formula, it is not defined or it is not restricted to a single data set. It is dynamic. That's why it depends upon it will act whenever we change the data set also. So we don't have to change the formulas for the measures. But the conditional columns or the calculated columns are not like that. Whenever there is a change in data set, it will impact those formulas. Reports can be designed based on the visible model interface, and this design experience is almost the same as available in the Power BI online services. Text boxes, images, shapes can be added, and text box can contain hyperlinks. So this is a visualization pane. So here you will be able to drag and drop. So we will have the data set, and whichever visualization you want, you just need to drag and pull your required data. Before doing all these things, what fundamentally you want is you have to you require to have a basic knowledge of your data and what need to be done. What is your goal, which or objective which you have to define well. Then only any visualization, not only in Power BI, any visualization tool, you will be able to build a good dashboard. So without a proper objective or without knowing what need to be achieved, it is very difficult for you to build a dashboard. So for building, basically, Power BI enables us to just drag and drop these visualizations. And these are the different types of visuals you can see. You have Astar plot, bubbles, bubble chart, calendar visualization, card with slate and SQL BI, codes, dot plots, enhance, scattered, and lightning aquarium. And you have stream graphs, and you will have like these are just a few, but if you go to powerbi.com, you will have more options. More options of charts will be available. There are a lot of charts from the Microsoft. It is available to powerbi.com. Then once you publish all these, once you develop the dashboard, the last step is to publish this data. So Power BI desktop file can be uploaded to Power BI services or published directly to your workspace. So to publish that, you have to create a workspace in your powerbi.com. So in powerbi.com, once you publish, then you have to share these access to different users, where the users can see the dashboard. Now, if you are overwriting the existing dataset, if there are two or more datasets within the same name, or remove one or rename the Power BI desktop file. So basically, for example, you have already published one dashboard called sales dashboard, or if you are again like refreshing those dashboard, any changes to dashboard, you have to overwrite that. And renaming columns and measures can break existing reports and dashboard tiles. Basically, you have to be very careful whenever you are changing any attribute names. It will definitely impact your columns and measures, because basically based on these attribute names, you are forming the measures or columns. So and these based on these measures and columns, your visualization are built. So if you change anything, you have to ensure that you go and check these calculated columns and measures again, else there is a chance of breaking your this thing dashboard. Now we will just start with a Power BI dashboard development, where I will take you through how to load a data, merge data, append the data, then to build a custom column, then relationship. Then we'll have some we'll try to build a calculated column, a measure. Then we'll try to publish the data. Hope you can see my screen. So this is Power BI. So here is what I was talking about. These are the different views you will get. You will have a visualization view. You will have basically this is a report view. Then this is a data view, and this is a relationship view. To get data, the first thing you have to do is go to here. Go to get data. So when you click on the get data, you will find n number of options to get data. There are a lot of options from where you can pull the data. Right now, due to a few limitation for my organization data, so I will be just showing you a data directly from my desktop. So here I'm going to Excel workbook. Today I will show you a data on I have on a supermarket. Okay, so here right now I have data from 2014, 15, 16, and 17. So I'm just loading my first data, that is 2014. Once I load, I can see the sheet here. So it will show here what is there inside my data. So you can just have a look at these data. If you see anything is missing or any line is getting overwritten or the headers are not coming correct, you have to transform this data. So for now, I'll just go to transform data. So transform data, right now you are in the query editor page. This is my data. So I'll just rename here my data as 2014. Okay. I have to first we will try to append. So I have other years also like 2014, 15, and I have till 17. So I will just try to bring other data. You don't have to go back to your Power BI visualization pane. You can directly get data from the edit query itself. So here I'm getting 2015 data. Rename to 2015. Again, 2016. Sorry, 2010. I have four data set 2014, 15, 16. So I want to make this into one data set. What I will do here, I have an option called query here. And I'll create as an append as new query. I'll keep the existing file thing. So I have 3 or more tables. So what I'll do, 2015, 16, 17, add, give OK. Consolidated table has formed here. I'll keep the name as Superstore. So you can see all these data, basically all 2014, 15, 16, 17 data has now consolidated data. So you can see all 2017 data are here. Now, once I do that, I'm going to do all my modeling on my Superstore data. So next is I have information to product name. I want to have information on my quantity and discount. For that, what I will do is I will merge my, okay, sorry. That's it. So I need to get my quantity here. I have something called quantity and discount. You can see the quantity and discount here. This. Okay. So now I want to bring this quantity and discount to my Superstore data. Before that, I have to ensure that there should be a unique key which uh, will be able to map with my Superstore. I am having order ID, which is a unique key. So here also I'm having an order ID. What I can do is like I will be now merging these data. So right now I have order ID and discounts. So you can see order ID discount I'm having. I'm having customer ID. I'm having customer ID. I'm having customer name. I'm having customer name. Now I'm able to match. I'm totally having 294 line item in my Superstore. I'm able to match all the files. And always you can also have these kinds of join where you have to ensure that it is aligning to your requirement. Now I have merged the table. So right now what I require is I have to go and filter and see. I have to just take only my required information. So I have order ID, customer ID, and customer name already in my Superstore. I don't require all these things here. So I just need quantity and discount. So I just click OK. So my quantity and my discount is in my Superstore. You can just rename these things. Once you complete this modeling, you have a proper data set ready now. Yes, with quantity and discounts. Now you have to close and apply. So once you close and apply and you don't have any error, if you have an error, it will an error and it won't get refreshed. So now all your data sets are available in your Power BI desktop front page. So that is 2014, 15, 16, 17, and quantity and discount and superstore. So that right now we have not put any visualization. So your visualization is blank. You can see the data sets here, where you can go to each data sets and see what is there inside in these data sets. So we'll go to Superstore. So Superstore will have order date, ship date, all those things. So order date also we can change here the formats of these dates. So we'll make it little small. So okay, and ship date also will have the same format. So you can also always check here the dates you are having till 2017. So now if I go to relationship, you can see different tables here. So these are this is how we will set a relationship. So I'll just show you the relationship how we can build it. So I'll get one more data here. So if I want my sales and profit information also here. Since these are direct data, I don't have to transform anything. So what I'll do is I'll load it directly. So here is my file. So here I am just creating a relationship between my superstore and already I have a relationship. So I will create a new relationship. So I'll just open my superstore. Then I will take my sales and profit. So similarly, how we have done the appending, we'll just try to have these files, customer ID, order ID. Based on the order ID, I will just okay, so it is a many to many relationship. You have built a relationship between here. So now we'll go to table. So here we have sales, profit, and quantity we have. So we will try to create a measure now. So the measure which I am trying to create right now is the profit percentage. What is my profit percentage? So header, this is the attribute what you give, which will show as a header for your measure. So profit percentage. So profit percentage will be my sum of profit, sales profit divided by my total sales. Whenever you are calculating or you are creating a measure, it is you have to ensure that you are giving a constraint here. That's like sum and calculate depends upon the formula here. So it's a basic calculation. That's why I put the sum. So for me, a profit percentage has been created. Now I will create one calculated column also, so that then we will start building our visualizations. So I'll try to build a column in sales and profit. Cost of goods sold is where I'll take my sales and profit. My profit. Right. So my required data is ready. So we have covered merge and some column relationship and calculated column and measures. So right now we will start building. We'll start building our dashboard. So first one is slicer. Slicers are nothing but the filters. So I'll show you the data set, how data sets are like. We have order ID, we have order date, we have ship mode, customer ID, customer name, segment, country, city, state. So we have regions also, region, category, and subcategory. So we can have filters for all these things. So user can according to his station, he will be able to navigate or play around the dashboard. So first thing what I'll be creating here is order ID. So this is my slicer. Right now, if I click directly, it has come like a list. So you have different options. So I'll just to reduce the space, I will use the option called drop down. And you can you can format your slicer here. You have different options like uh, you have different options like slicer control selections. So if you want to have a select all option, you can have it here. Or if you want to close you want to have a single select, you can have the single select. So where you will be able to select only single item, you won't be able to multiple. So right now I'll keep it as a select all, like multiple options, rather than keeping as a single select. So if the user want to have multiple order ID need to be selected, he will be able to select. To create another slicer, I don't have to just create. I just need to copy paste here the old one. Just change required uh, data. So I will give my customer ID here. Same format is applicable for customer ID is there here. Since I have selected one code, it is showing the customer ID against that. So this is very dynamic. So I'll just keep it select all. And you can also modify a little by giving colors and all. And you can also give titles if you required some other title other than what is here. You can manually also enter the titles here. Then selection control we have already given. So similar to Excel, you can just format here. So next one, my slicer will be country. Then category. I'll give product ID here. I'll give product name. And you can have further filters also based on your requirement. We can have one more false statement here. I have created my basic filters here. Now what I want is I will create a labels. So in this label, I will put my total sale. So my sale, I can change it to currency right now. You can change, you can format it here. So this is my sales. And you can also adjust your decimals here. And you can slightly format this if required. So you have the formatting options in the right side. So we already have sales defined here. So I'm not giving a separate title. If you want a separate title also, you can give. So category name I will change. So this is it. So next, similarly, I have to just copy paste for other labels. So other will be my cost of goods sold. This also I will make currency. Sorry. Then similarly, one more label. So this will be my profit. So profit also I'll make into currency, change the format here. And here I'll give a profit percentage. So right now, change the format. So this is my profit. So here what I can see is I can just select any of my order ID and I can get these details here. Or I can just, I have a clear option here. If I want the details against any of the customer ID, I will get it here. Against any country, I can get it here. So right now, against category, against country, against each product, against region, against West region, what is my details I required, all those things I'll be able to get. And against the segment, consumer segment, what is the details, operates, what is the details, home office, what is the details, all these informations are readily available here. So here the labels I can just make into millions. Okay. Okay, now we will start with some visualizations. So I want a bar chart. So here I will just enlarge this. I will be based on my year on or month on month. I'll get the sales information with profit and loss details. So here, first information what I will be requiring is my order date. So order date, I will just remove this here. Month, year, day. Then we'll go and select profit. column series, what I can keep is next I will plot one. Okay. So here I will put my state. So here bubble size. I will put my So here, if you have the tooltip on, so you can see each location, what is the size. So California, what is my sales? I will be able to see. And here we can drill down this into. So if I want only consumer data, so I'll be able to see what is my data, what is my sales, each location wise here in this file. And we'll try to have profit also here. So when you click, it's a dynamic. Even if you click on any of these states, all the other informations also you can see the changing. Okay, so right now I want Washington information. So Washington information. If I click on Washington information, the entire dashboard will give me what is the sales in the Washington, what is the cost of goods sold is against consumer data, even what is against corporate data. I'll be able to see what is against home data, home office data also I'll be able to see. Then finally, we will try to have a pie chart also here. So here legends, I'll put it as category. Then in values, I will give sales. Few segments. So right now, this pie chart, you can see it is showing at the segment level information. So you have something called drill down options. When you drill down, you will be able to get the further information, like the breakdowns of these segments. That it will be moved to category based information. And if you click the upper part, you will be able to see the segment. So this is called drill down option. So category, then you have segment. And further, you can drill down here for further segments. So this is called the drill down options. So, you don't have to create multiple pie chart for a same information. You can just pull down if you want the information at segment level, category level, or if you want any other state level also, you will get it. So if you see here, you will be able to get the category, then state level information. So it's called a drill down option. It is one of the finest options for the Power BI. So this is one basic chart what we have created here. This will have an order detail. All this, these are called the slices, basically the filters what we required. And we can change according to our discretion and our requirement. And with these slices, we can play around these information, which are the information we required at what level we will be able to. And it is dynamic. So if you click, for example, if you click on 2014, the entire dashboard will give you only information related to 2014. And if you want the segment for corporate, so this is 2014 entire corporate information. And segment, since we have selected corporate, it is showing corporate. And if you are selecting, if you are clearing everything, you will be able to see all the information. And here also we can further drill down to quarters. For each quarter, we have to define a filter the year here. So I'll just have one filter for year. Let's just remove this. Okay, so this will give me only year. So for that, what I have done is I have just taken the order date here and went to date hierarchy and removed the other quarter, month, and day, and just kept year. So right now I'm having an option called year auto. So here, if you want to get, if you have wrongly clicked on any other information, you can just click on the same place. You will get the entire information. So now, right now, if I want the information only for 2017. So I'll get the information 2017 at the month level. And if I want at the quarter level, yeah, at the quarter level. This is a basic chart with these information, and I will, as I said, we can create different pages. So right now, if you want to have the same replica, same filters, everything, you can just create a duplicate page here. You can just close this. You can change the name as page 2, or I'll keep it as overview. And I will keep this as exploratory data analysis, PDA. So here I'm just removing these informations. So here what I will do is I will just try to get top 5 customers and bottom 5 customers. So here I'll put customer name. See, right now I have the list of customers and the profit against them. So right now, what I will go to, I'll go to filter. I have customer name here. I'll go to basic filtering. I'll take top 10, then top, I'll give top 10 or top 15. This is bottom. So I have to add value to these data. So ideally, you can get these data here. I'm not sure, some formula has gone wrong for me right now. So this is how you can have the top N, and you can give the numbers here, the top 5 or the bottom 5. You will be able to get these data here. So I will just move on. Once you have an overview and EDA, now the next step is for you to create an home page. Home page always should have a navigation to your different visualizations. So we will just try to create a basic home page here. Change the color. So next one, I will put some buttons here. Display shapes. Change the font here. So basically, I have various options for formatting these buttons here. Now I have to enable a click option here so that if on one click I can go to my this overview page. So here I have an option called bookmark drill down page navigation. So here you can see my pages, what and all I'm having right now in my dashboard. So I'm giving overview. And for my second one, page navigation overview. So right now I've enabled navigation option here. So if I click on this, my file will go. So similarly, if I want to go back to my home page, I have to create one option. So what I can do is I'll create a left option here. Similarly, I can go action it and put it as page navigation home page. So you can get various types of symbols and buttons also in powerbi.com. So where you will be able to explore more symbols. So these are the basic Power BI symbols that I'm using here. So now I can go to EDA. So sorry. Okay. So my file, I'm at EDA here. So EDA also I have can give one file. I wrote this thing here right now. So here, rather than going to the home page, I'll go back to my previous page. So overview. So if I click here, instead of going to home page, it will go to my overview. From overview, if I again click here, it is now at my home page. So now we will try to publish this dashboard. So we have just created a basic dashboard here. So based on this, we will just try to publish this so that your users can view these dashboards what you have built now. So for that thing, you have to save this file. Then if you click on publish, it will take you to your powerbi.com. So here you have a workspace. So you can create, if you are working on a very specific engagements, you can also create a specific workspace. For example, if you are working on a sales data or a sales department, you can create a workspace called sales department or purchase department or according to your dashboard or your work or project, you will be able to create a workspace. So this is our personal workspace. Initially, it will show. So you can go and publish it here. It will take a couple of minutes for publishing. So yeah, your file has been published. Now you can, we'll try opening in powerbi.com. So powerbi.com is still loading. Yes. So you can see your dashboard here. So now you won't be able to have the backend information. Okay, so this the information, or this is a view which you can give to your user. Here you can also hide these pane. For now, I have just kept it. So this is a dashboard. What you will be seeing, and your user will be seeing, and you will have overview options. You can have the IDs here. So you can also always tell before sharing or publishing, you can always test whether your navigation, your data is working, dashboard is working fine. There might be chances when you might get some glitches when there is a change of attributes, when there is change of data format, or there is a change in relationship, or if you're not relating or correlating your measures or your data sets. So there are chances of getting glitches. So always before sharing to any users, try to test or try to do a UAT or UAT before sharing it, so you can just see whether it is working fine or not. So you can check for some cities also here. So specific cities you will be able to see here. You can select for multiple cities also. Right now we have opted only single select option. That's why it is showing. So region wise also you will be able to see the informations. So yeah, so if you feel that your information, your data set is working fine, so next step is to share your data set. Right now, I'm not sharing, but see, the sharing option is once you publish your data set, there is an option called share here. You can click on share, and you can share with the users or decide recipients. Maybe it might be your client or maybe your customer, so you will be able to share these dashboards, and he will be able to navigate this information, and he won't be having access to your uh, source data, so he will be able to see the end results. Also you will be able to, like if you are for example, if you are publishing these dashboards using a SharePoint or a cloud database or any DB which inside your organization, you have an option to schedule it auto, or as we said initially, using Power Automate, or you have an option for auto scheduling. Auto scheduling, what it will do is basically it will refresh the data in equal interval of time. So we will be able to give the timing. For example, my dashboard has to get refreshed in every 1 hour, every 2 hours. So you will be able to configure that here. Just show you where, yeah. So you have, this is your workspace. This is what you are seeing, the dashboard, and this is the back. This is the data set what we are using to publish this dashboard. When you go here, you will go to settings. So right now my file is directly from my desktop, so I won't be able to an option to schedule. So you will be able to see a schedule refresh here. So you will be able to schedule on daily basis, or daily basis like 2 hours, or a weekly basis, or monthly basis. So that whenever your whenever a user is viewing your data set, he is saving a live data or an latest information. See, these are the basic dashboards, and for advanced dashboard, you will be able to use Python queries, or R scripting also can be used to connect and configure and build the dashboards. So you have a variety, or you have a long range of options to develop Power BI a dashboard using this Power BI visualization tools. So I think I am coming to a closing of this session. So if you have any questions, we can have that. So today I've just covered the basics of Power BI, Power Query, and a dashboard, a model dashboard development. Hope it was useful for you. We can have an advanced session also, where we will be able to connect with our live source data or cloud source data, and we can have capabilities like write backs and Power Automate, or we can also try to schedule. We can schedule the refreshes. All these things can be displayed in the next session. Reka or Matan, if you're there, can have the chat options open, or if we don't have any queries or questions, we can wind up for the day.
Sir? Sir?
Yeah, hello.
Sir, anything else, sir? Sir, hello? Sir,
Yeah,
completed,
Matan.
sir?
Yeah. Yes, the session is completed, Matan.
Yeah, sir.
Appreciate.
Okay.
And, we can
Sir,
the advanced session we can have in the next time. So
okay.
we'll be able to connect.
Thank you for accepting our invitation and conducted the online session. Thank you, on behalf of SIRC of ICAI, sir. And thank you very much, sir.
Thanks, Matan.
Thank you.